Württemberg in southern Germany.
Germany?
Yep. It has a body...
Usually where Germans are from.
I know, I'm not dumb.
It has a body comprising various animal parts, generally wings, antlers, a tail, and fangs, all attached to the body of a small mammal. The most widespread description portrays the Wolpertinger as having the head of a bunny, the body of a squirrel, the antlers of a deer, and the wings and occasionally the legs of a pheasant.
Okay, listen here.
Wait just a
Pheasant
minute.
legs can barely carry the bird they're holding. With those wings and those antlers, it is going to fall on its face.
But you forget that that's all connected to the body of a squirrel?
Exactly.
This is not... Okay, first off, it may have been a minute, but I have seen me some deer with antlers. And I ain't never seen the squirrel that could hold that crap up. I can't.
A bunny.
Did you find... Are there pictures?
Oh yeah, there's pictures all over the place.
Okay.
So apparently, this bird is carrying a squirrel body with a bunny head, with wings, with those massive antlers. How?
I just can't.
I'm not calling them out. I'm seriously
I am. I'm full on calling them out.
But how do they stand? How do they stand? Can they fly?
Well, I guess they can fly.
Because they have wings.
Sure, but what's going to hold the wings together? Because that little squirrel body ain't going to do much. I'm just...
No, my problem is they would probably... to the floor because of those horns. Oh my.
Okay, so it has them, but
Looks like more like a squirrel than anything.
Yeah, and again,
The face.
okay, so see, we're thinking.
and more often they look like rabbits with wings and.
Okay, because
We're thinking they're standing like a duck.
okay, it makes more sense when y'all Googled the picture. It makes more sense when you see the picture.
But if you create a picture in your head,
It's scaled down to rabbit size and makes more sense when you can see it.
right? But if you're just thinking in your head, you're
Sorry, we had to go down that.
we had to go down that road. It was
Continue. I apologize.
Now, stuffed Wolpertingers, composed of parts of actual stuffed animals, are often displayed in inns or sold to tourists as souvenirs in the animal's native regions.
You looking at me like that?
Cats. In the animals or the Wolpertinger?
The Wolpertingers.
It's not a real thing.
Exactly, but supposedly it has a native region. I said that. They're said to inhabit the alpine forest of Bavaria
we don't know anything.
and Baden-Württemberg.
We're not the one who did science on these. We don't know if they're real or not. We can't suppose things. What
Are
if
they supposed to be cryptids or just creepy?
Now, these are...
They might come after us in herd.
Here's the thing about most of these. Most of these are created as tall tales, urban legend kind of things. Some of them result from a misunderstanding of an illness that rabbits can get. Not all rabbits.
Just some.
Just some rabbits can get. And some of it is just taxidermists apparently like to have fun.
Oh, well, yeah, we knew that.
What do I have lying around the shop I could glue together?
Enough.
So...
Let me just stick these body parts together.
Yeah, something like that.
It also resembles other creatures from German folklore, such as the Rasselbach.
The
Rasselbach.
Oh, we're going to talk about that later?
We will talk about that.
See, you're on it already. Look at you go.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Or the Elwedrich, which is a chicken with antlers, essentially.
A chicken with antlers. Sounds like a sandwich.
Yeah, it does.
Elwedrich. Sounds like a sandwich.
I like it. We'll talk about that later.
Now, in Austria, they also have a Wolpertinger, but they call it the Rorackel.
Rorackel.
But it's the same animal. And according to the folklore, Wolpertingers can be found in the forests of Bavaria. Variant regional spellings of the name include Wolperdinger, Wolpertingers, Volpertingers, and Wuppertingers.
The only thing I think of when I hear Bavaria is beer and pastry cream.
I think of a river.
Okay.
Now, a lot of these creatures have become adopted in various forms by the modern world. For example, the MMORPG RuneScape has Wolpertingers, which are depicted as a combination of a rabbit and a wolf.
I've actually seen those. Those are cool. But I used to play RuneScape.
Wolpertingers are the main characters in the novel Rumo and His Miraculous Adventures.
Haven't heard of that one, but I'll take your word for it.
Wolpertingers and Scavators appear in Adventure Path number 61, Shards of Sin, for the Pathfinder role-playing game. Wolpertingers are an obtainable pet in the MMORPG World of Warcraft during the Brewfest event. Feral Wolpertingers can only be seen when the player's character is inebriated.
Nice.
Wolpertingers are available as pets in the ARPG Path of Exile. There are 3 varieties purchased as microtransactions.
Awesome.
Wolpertingers are an obtainable mount in the MMORPG Tibia. Wolpertinger is a German translation for Jackalope in the game Guild Wars 2.
Okay.
What are we looking at?
It's a wolf and a rabbit that are having a conversation.
The rabbit reminds me of Noel. Like, why don't you just drop dead? Okay.
Wolpertingers are common background creatures in the Land of 1,000 Fables adventure in The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Blood and Wine. Wolpertingers are also found in Amanda Hawking's Between the Blade and Heart as docile pets. Tagwell and Fire Emblem Awakening are inspired by Wolpertingers. And
so they're pretty prevalent in, at the very least, video games and books.
Right. Also, Pokemon Sword and Shield in the Crown's Tundra expansion introduces Calyrex, a grass psychic Pokemon that shares similar attributes with the Wolpertingers.
I see. They're Pokemon Wolpertingers. Wow.
As someone who plays Pokemon Sword? Yeah, Sword. I am very appreciative of that.
Awesome.
Now, we're going to jump to the Middle East.
Hop to it. Sorry.
To introduce the Almiraj.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a mythical beast said to live on a mysterious island called Jazira al-Tenin, also known as Sea Serpent Island, within the confines of the Indian Ocean. It takes the form of a rabbit with a unicorn-like horn. According to legend, the beast was given as a gift to Alexander the Great from the inhabitants of the island after he killed a large dragon that had been eating the livestock of the people there.
Well, that would be a reason to give a gift for sure.
It is mentioned in Zachariah ibn Muhammad al-Khazini's Marvels of Things Created and Miraculous Aspects of Things Existing, which is often shortened to The Wonders of Creation, which I wish I would have known that, because I would have shortened it immediately.
If not sooner.
So, if you go to our Facebook page, there is a picture of an almirage on it.
Awesome.
If you guys want to see a picture. For those here with me, I happen to have it.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, he's cute and wicked at the same time, which is awesome.
Like, you know that scary and cute, the creepy and cute coloring book that you have?
Yes, I have.
It would be so cool if that was in there.
It would. That's awesome.
So that is an almirage. Now, almirage has been occasionally featured in video and role-playing games.
Uh-huh.
It has been adopted into Dungeons & Dragons as part of the first edition Advanced Dungeons & Dragons Fiend Folio, so you can fight them.
You can also have like a bunny character that is...
Yes.
I want a bunny character. That sounds cool as...
They're enemies in the Dragon Quest series, first appearing in Dragon Quest III, where it is a low-level monster with a sleep attack used to render players helpless while it attacks. In U.S. localizations, it has been renamed to Spiked Hair, but its name is preserved in the Game Boy Color version. In episode 10 of the anime, Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? The first floor of the mid-level contains multiple white rabbits that walk on two legs and which are identified as almirage. In the animated short Red in 2010, the little wolf boy protects Red from almirage that can grow to a monstrous size.
Wow.
The Yu-Gi-Oh! Breakers of Shadow booster pack features a card based on this mythical creature called Alumirage and the Battles of Legend. Heroes Revenge pack features another called Salamangreat Almirage. The game Rage of Bahamut and subsequently the Shadowverse CCG, which is based on it, contains a character called Moon Almirage, a humanoid rabbit with a black horn called Ramana. In the Donald Duck story, Mythological Menagerie, Donald tries to fool Huey, Dewey, and Louie by painting a rabbit yellow and attaching a horn to it, but the nephews identify it as a mirage.
Oh, I see.
In Brave Frontier, Almirage is a common light element unit depicted as a white rabbit with tufts of blue fur and a golden horn.
That sounds really cool.
In episode 8 of ReZero, Starting Life in Another World Season 2, multiple Almirage appear in a vast and snowy plain as Subaru is standing in the middle of them. I don't know who Subaru is. And when I first read it, I was like,
a car?
Is this? Is this a car? Is this an ad? But no, apparently it's a person.
Oh, weird. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. It's like, what, the car?
So, we've been to Germany, and we will go back. We've been to the Middle East, and I don't think we'll go back.
Oh, well, that's good.
Not in this show. I mean, nothing against the Middle East. I just don't think we have anything else from there in this show. Now, I think we take a short word from our sponsors, and when we come back...
I was just getting ready to ask if we were going to get sponsored. Absolutely. All that travel is not cheap.
Exactly. When we get back, we'll look in on the Lepus cornutus. So, enjoy these
messages.
Enjoy our sponsors, and when we come back, we have more rabbits to discuss.